Howdy everyone, blondetheftauto here, and we're here with another stream of me crocheting. I'm gonna start doing these every Saturday now, and they're gonna be called Saturday Stitchins. So the last stream that I did, it was on Thursday. It was a Thursday game of choice, and everything just decided to go wrong with the internet towards the end of it. So I tried uploading it to YouTube, and it ended up corrupting. So, oh well about that one. It'll stay on Twitch because it's fine on Twitch, but I can't upload that one to YouTube, which is a-okay. So in the last little bit since last stream, I have finished the filling of our little pie hot pad because I went to the store and found a more brown tone kind of color. It's got like a few like little darker patches, like it's been burnt. There's a little bit of green in here, which is unfortunate, but oh well. It can be like, I don't know. Oh well. It's not that noticeable of a green, and there's like little pink spots in here too. Pink, orange, whatever. Those are fine. So, according to the pattern, we gotta make another one of these, which is why I'm not too sad about the previous stream getting, like, corrupted or whatever, because we're going to be doing the same exact thing, just with a different color. I've double-checked my internet this time, so unless Twitch decides to die, is the only way that the stream will actually die this time. So we're gonna do the same thing as last time. Let me pull up the pattern here just so I can remember how to do it here. Always look at your... I've got the camera in front of me this time, so I'm having to like look around the camera to see what I'm doing because the stream has just enough of a delay that it's like a little bit off for me. But so I can also add more light, but I think that's what the problem was with last time, was there was too much light. So I turned off the light, and it seems to have like helped me to be able to show you guys a little bit better what's going on. If the music ends up being too loud, just let me know, and I'll fix it. Hi, Wheatley. Hop down. Uh-oh. You caught my headphones. I know you're mad. There we go. Alright, so we chained 4, and now we do 5 double crochets in this chain right here. So I don't think I showed it very well last stream, mostly because I was trying to still figure out what the fuck I was doing. But we want to go into the single part of it right here. Like, we don't want to grab either of the other two ones right here. We want to grab just the single one. But we want to do a double crochet, which means yarn over, push through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Just like that. And we do that 4 more times. But yeah, let me know if the music ends up being too loud or what, or if I need to turn it up or anything like that. Ta-da! So now we slip stitch. So you can't even hear the music. Oh, I'm dumb. I forgot to add that. It's a... Give me one moment.
I wished upon a star last night and thought of you.
Okay, so that's an audio output capture. Can you hear it now? Well, I forgot that was on here. Okay. There we go. Now we got music. Okay, so now we want to slip stitch into the top of this chain 3. So it's like 1, 2, and 3. We want to make sure that we get this little bit right here. And we want to get the top bit right here. So it has 2 on the chain. And I think I may have actually split it. There we go. We want to get the top 2 right there. We want to make sure we actually grab the long yarn. Pull through and pull through. And that is a slip stitch. I don't know why it's having trouble focusing. There we go. So that's a slip stitch. Now we want to make sure we get this little thing out of the way and chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And now we are going to double crochet into the same stitch as last time. So this one right here. Ta-da! Let me make sure. Yeah, this is the same stitch. Okay. Oh, I saw the thread emoji. That's awesome. I mean, it's close enough. Come on, camera. It's not that hard. Right here. Thank you. It's just like freaking out, I guess. Okay, so now we do 2 double crochets in each. Hi, Wheatley. Hi. Come on, hop down. You don't need yarn. There we go. Oh, yeah. I rue the day if Wheatley ever like breaks any of his toys because he really likes all of them. Come on, camera. Quit being weird. Hi. There we go. It is just not liking itself for whatever reason. Wheatley, hun, hop down. Wheatley, hun, hop down. Come on. Good boy. Okay. Okay, my camera focus is fine. Okay. Thank you. You gotta really watch out with this yarn, the way it splits, because it really does like to split a lot. Like that. You gotta really watch this yarn. It's actually really funny. I'm actually not even watching the yarn itself. I'm watching like the camera feed of it on my screen because it's bigger than what I can see, and it's actually helping me like notice, like actually see it. Also, hi Mip. I thought I said hi earlier. Sorry. Did I do a double? I did. Okay. So, now if we count these stitches, we should have 12 stitches all the way around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I must have miscounted. Oh, I counted that one. I don't need to count that one. Okay, so when you are counting, because I do this a lot, when you are counting what stitches are what, you go directly up. So, thank you, Miss Space, for the 100 bits. Plus 10, because Terminator. Alright. Come on, focus. Thank you. Okay, so when you are counting stitches, it's okay to just go, yep, there's 2 in there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, we're good. Because that's the real quick way of doing it. Because if you can see how many is in each stitch that you did all the way around, you're fine. Oh, you said I have a reason to disown you. And I was able to get to you beforehand. What? I'm so confused, Mip. I'm sorry. Crochet is very, very attention consuming. Come on. There we go. Okay, so now we want to slip stitch into the top of this chain 3 again. So we're just gonna go right like that. Come on, go through, there we go. Pull through and pull through. And then chain 3 again. So 1, 2, and 3. Then we want to chain in the same space again. Or not chain, but double crochet in the same space again. And now, you paid, oh my god. Why are you taking it out of your college fund? Okay. So, 1, 2, and 5. We are doing the 2 in each stitch all the way around again for this round as well. Again, like I said, I like to pull on my work as I'm working with it to help keep it flat, because it just makes everything a lot easier for me when I'm working with it. Oh yeah, so during last stream I had a donation while I was like dealing with internet issues. So I would like to thank I'm Canadian Maple Syrup for the 300 bits they donated last stream. I wanted to say it on stream because I couldn't last stream. Okay, so if you had a paid full ride, then you're good. Just make sure that you have enough money for books and stuff. Remember, kids, be smart with your money, but also get things that you like, because life is too short not to enjoy things. But also don't make things harder on yourself. Be smart, but have fun. So like I'm looking at it, and it doesn't look too bad for being a crust. It's got like those little burnt bits and stuff, and like a little bit more cooked bits, and overall it makes for a better crust than this. We're gonna make a nice lemon pie, I think, out of this. We'll make the blueberry pie next time. Although I am thinking about making the baby hat next Saturday if we finish this in the time allotted. If we don't, we'll finish this hot pad. Sorry, I hadn't done my stretches today because it's a weekend. I normally do it when I'm at work. And I forgot today, even though I've been crocheting all day. So, my knuckles are a little angry from me. But that's a-okay, because I'm taking it slow. Alright. So let's do our quick counting again. So we go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 20. This was supposed to be 24 double crochets. Oh well. Screw it. It's a hot pad. And while I may attempt to make it look pretty, as long as it's functional, I really don't care. Oh yeah. Those whenever I used to do like sewing and stuff, I used to like get into my thumbs all the time and like right in here and just ow. This is why I like working with something that hurts a little bit less if you like do that. And so now we do well, no. Okay, so we do 1 here, then we do 2. Then we do, oops, 1 and 2. And 1. If it gets too dark, let me know. I can try and change the lighting a little bit again. You know what's funny? It's like I have this music going for you guys and you guys only because the way I have to have it set up so that you guys can even hear it, I can't fucking hear it at all. Uh-oh. Okay, wait. So, 2, 1. This needs to be a 2. It's all good because this way I can listen to my cat as he runs throughout the house. Yeah, I went through about an hour before stream and went through and found a bunch of like pretty chill music and just stuff that I thought would be a little bit more of a like toned down from my normal kind of dubstep music, and I think I did fairly well. Okay, wait. So 2, 1, 2, 1. This needs to be a 2. One. 2. You know what's funny is that we've gotten through a lot more of this a lot quicker than last stream. But it's all good. I do that sometimes. It's all okay though. We did. He was a lot more into just like being like, what are you doing? Hey, I want to be right where you're doing things. And on top of it. And eating your yarn. But he's adorable. Especially the cotton kind, apparently. I've noticed he doesn't like chewing on my acrylic yarn as much as, like, my size 10 yarn and my wool yarn. Alright, bye, Mip. Let's see, it's just like we've been doing the same pattern all the way around. It's just been 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And this will be a 2. I don't know, it's like some acrylic yarn I've gotten feels like incredibly soft. That's not it. I've got some here, but I've already taken the thing off of it, so I don't know what brand it is. But it's like the Karen's Simply Soft or something. And it is so wonderful. It is so nice to just go to like... like, it's so soft. It feels like Wheatley. But like more squishy. But then they've got like this thermal yarn out that I really want to try. I think I'm going to try that for like my dad's Christmas hat. It's like I also need to make my sister this one cat pattern. I don't think I'll be able to stream the cat. I may need to like touch base with the pattern creator and see if they're okay with it or not. Because it is a pattern you had to pay for, so I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, like the thermal activated yarn, there's that too, and I'm just like, he's always saying how nice and warm it is, and I'm like, what if I make it warmer? So it's like a toss-up right now if I want to do that or not. But like, man, imagine the blankets. Oh, the color changes. That would be kick-ass. Oh, I hope you guys could have heard that, like, that meow. Because he does that sometimes. Come on, Wheatley. Hell, don't bite me. You're unimpressed with it. Okay, hang on. Let me grab the Enderman. So you guys could hear it. Okay. He likes his Enderman. Alright, let's get back into it here. Although I am now very confused on what I've just done. See, when you go fuck it, you end up with problems like this, where, you know, hey, I don't know, crochet jack, glass chicken or buzz. That would be I do believe that when I do find find time to make him a, like, one of those small toys to throw around, I am going to make it into a chicken one. Or maybe even a tiny Enderman one. Because he likes the Enderman. Slip stitch. Hi, Matt. How are you? And 3 crochet glass stitch. There we go. So in this round we do, okay, so we do a double. It is a fairly relaxing stream, you know. It's been all week. It's time to chill out on Saturday. Okay, so we do 2, 1, 1, then 2, 1, 1, bangle. Uh-oh. Sorry. I don't know if it's just like for me or y'all, but like over in chat right here, it's showing me that for like the stats of last stream, and I'm very confused. Is it showing like top bit donator as MIP? That's only on my end. Neat. Because I know it's like, oh, that's normal. Yeah. Wait. So it is showing it as MIP for this stream? Okay. So that is stats from last stream. Neat. So far this stream, Metal's been the only one that's donated, but it's as shown by this thingy right here. I don't know how to change it, so it's gonna stay there. Okay, this is a 2. You know what? This would make really cute, like the coloration of this. This would make a really cute like little cat toy. Thank you, Miss Space, for the 10 bits. Resets in one day. Oh well, it's gonna been a day. That was on Thursday. Today's Saturday. Oh, that's the weekly top cheers. I forgot about that. I thought it was daily. I'll have to reset that. I like seeing the daily ones. It's another 2. It's like I feel kind of bad because like the majority of the music that I chose was from Varian. But to be honest, their music kicks ass. So after this row, we just have one more. I think we'll actually get the top pad done. Oh no, please don't lose your sewing needles. Be very, very careful on the way that you move. Now here's a question for y'all. Next Saturday, when I do this, you want me to keep the music in, or do you want me to try it without music? Two, one, one. Okay, so this becomes a 2. Keep the music. Just be very careful. So another 2. I don't know what it's trying to focus on, but it is not the thing I needed to focus on. This is such an odd experience, not looking at my yarn while I'm crocheting. But like, I haven't really done too badly for just looking at my screen while I'm crocheting. So, yay, new skill. Yeah, that's looking fairly nice. Ooh, this would also be good for like, nah, it's not brown enough for a chocolate chip cookie. It's like I would have went to Joann's, but like there's been the Joann's that's near me, they have like a sinkhole in the parking lot, and so I'm slightly afraid to go park over there, and I don't want to have to walk 10 minutes to get to Joann's from being parked. So it's just like, I'm gonna wait until you fix that. Okay, wait. Is this another 2? No. The next one's 2. You're missing a chunk of your road. Sorry, my hands are really yelling at me. There we go. Ouch. Yeah, semis can cause a lot of damage, even to the road itself. It's like so far I haven't really noticed any like green. Like I know there's green in it right here, but like I haven't really noticed it actually in it, except like just barely. So that's good. See, we're back on count now. Don't know what I did, but we're back on count. See now, because it will go nicely into a 1. 1. Ta-da! So 1, 2, and 3. Oops. So let me do that again. So 1, 2, 3. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to say Coca-Cola, because I'm thinking Coca-Cola was invented before that. Actually, wait. Actually, no. Dr. Pepper. It was established in 1885. Dr. Pepper's the best thing before sliced bread. Ha! 1, 2, and 3. We're on the last row of this one. Yay! And then we get to make the lattice strips. So, 1 in the same one. We do 2. And then 3 ones. So 1, 2, 3. But yes, and it's like you were saying a bunch of like how I did these so effortlessly and all that jazz. Well, it's like most of it's just practice. It's like there's no real way to get much better, at least at crochet, other than practicing and, you know, learning all that you can and, you know, seeking out all the sources that you can learn tips and tricks from. Fish, you wouldn't be coffee. If you were coffee, you would be like the kind that people put like half a gallon of creamer in. You'd be a frappuccino, bitch. Because you're sweet and adorable, and I love you. Because I love frappuccinos. They're delicious. Once you get the hang of it. Okay. Once you get the hang of it, it's like it... Meow! You're just very vocal today, aren't you? Come on. Where'd you go? Come on. Come on. waiting up there for you. Baby. I'm sorry. I know I should be crocheting, but he's cute. Okay. Back to crocheting. Okay, so 2, 1, 1. And 1. Now 2. One and 2 and 3. Yeah, he likes watching. It's like when I'm playing games, he likes watching too. Like a lot of times he'll just sit in my lap while I'm playing video games and just sit and watch. Or when I'm watching shows on TV, he'll just sit and watch it sometimes. If it's like voices he hasn't heard yet or something like that. 1, 2. You are not gonna take off with my yarn. Hey. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? Hey, let go. Come on. He literally grabbed it in his mouth and was fixing to hop down with it. I mean, he is my cat, so of course he is. Wheatley, what you doing, baby? You can't take off with my yarn. Thank you. Well, don't try and take off with my yarn. He wants to be held. Ow! Okay, bye. Space. Okay. Come on, Wheatley. Hop down. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Okay. I know you won't stay there. Hey, come on. Come on, hop down. Thank you. Thank you. Probably once I finish this row and bind off. Wheatley, what are you doing? Well, hon, you can't get up here. Hey, hey. Okay, okay. Here. Be on my shoulders. You can be shoulder. There we go. want to be petted, I know. Come on. Good boy. Oh no, it's not my internet. I know it isn't this time. Okay, so I'm doing another one. Yeah, 2. Okay, bye, Andor. It was nice seeing ya. Okay, wait. Wheatley did not steal yarn this time. I was watching. Okay, so this is gonna be a 2. The next time he does steal yarn, though, I'll have to get a picture. Okay, so this is a 2. One, 2, and 3. 2. Two, 3. We're almost there. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Sorry, my hands are like screaming at me. This is why you stretch your hands out, kids. But as soon as we finish this one, we'll go on a short break so I can stretch my hands out and get a drink. And all that fun stuff. Show us the hand stretch exercises. Okay, let me finish this one right here. So 1, hi, focus. There we go. 2 and 3. One, 2, and 3. One, 2, and 3. Okay. So we do the final slip stitch. So 1, 2, 3, we do it like we're gonna start another row again by going to the top of this third one. We yarn over, pull through. Now what I like to do is I like to do this. Like I'm gonna chain one, and then I get my scissors and make sure I have a really long thing, and then just pull it on through and make sure it's nice and tight. Then I like to go and pull on this one a little bit, just make sure that one's tight, and rub it out again. Make sure it's all nice and flat. And there we go, we've got the filling and the pie crust done. Although my tension is a little, if you can notice just a little bit how it's showing a little bit all the way around, that means my tension was a lot looser during this one. So all I have to do is just stretch it as much as I can. So I'd say this is my normal tension, and that the yellow is just my tension. Well, is a little bit less. So we just gotta stretch it a little bit. And it'll be all good when we go to do the lattice strips when we come back from our break. Okay, so some hand stretches that I like to do. I don't know if I can make it like, actually I can make it go taller really quick for this, because I was working with some boxes, so I have some boxes out here. Okay, so some hand stretches that I like to do when, it's best to do them right before you start crocheting or doing anything that requires, you know, very dexterous positions of your hands. So one of them is holding your hand straight out and doing like this motion, but straight out in front of you. So I'm gonna do that. It won't look like that on the screen, but just holding it as straight as you can. It stretches this muscle right through here, and it gives the back of your hand a little bit more strength whenever you're doing it. Again, doing these stretches, don't push yourself. Do what you feel comfortable doing. If it stretches too much, then that's bad. Okay, so another one that I like to do is having your hands straight out in front of you and just pushing down like this. Like you don't actually push, but you just kind of like stretch your hands downwards. You can wiggle your fingers too, that helps. And then another one that I like to do is holding your fingers like this and just kind of curling them a couple times. It really stretches, you know, the actual muscles in your fingers. And then another one that I like to do is pushing straight down on something hard, but I never really like doing it, so I just kind of push against my own hands. I'm gonna actually do it out of the camera because it's very hard to do. But just kind of pushing against each hand. But if you're standing and it feels more comfortable for you to just push straight down on a desk, then I'd say do it. Another one is called the salt shaker. So you just get your hands like this and you kind of go back and forth with your wrists. It helps loosen things up a little bit, not be as tight. And then there's another one with this stretchy ball, but I'll just use this thing of yarn instead right now, even though it's a little bit big. You just kind of do the stretchy, squeezing it a couple times, getting it in different positions and squeezing different ways. My favorite ball that I like to do it with is, like, you know how if you go into like Target or Walmart in the toy aisle, and those balls that if you squeeze them and then they come out of the net and it's like different colors, I'll take one of those out of the net and just use that as a squishy ball. I need to buy another one because the only one I have right now is at work, so I need to buy another one. Alright, so I'm gonna go on a short break to get another drink and just kind of stretch my legs a little bit. During this break, I'm gonna be running a couple ads, If you are a sub, you won't see any ads, but if you are not a sub, you will. It helps me a lot if you watch these ads, but I ain't gonna push you to watch them if you don't want to. And we are gonna just go on a short break, and I'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, here we are back. I'm gonna resume the music here. And we are back now. I've got me a drink and I've had some time to stretch my hands, and I've got the camera back down to where I need it to be. Alright, so as per the pattern that we have, we need to make some lattice strips now. So let me get a hook here. Okay. A 5-inch end. That's like 5 inches. Okay, so it says to make a hook, leaving a 5-inch end, and then we need to chain 2. So 1 and 2. And now we need to make one single crochet and second chain from hook. So this is the single crochet. This is a really weird way to like go about it. Okay, well, I messed up. Okay, so no, this is not a single crochet. That was a double crochet. Okay, so a single crochet is you push through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through two. That is a single crochet. So now it says to chain one, turn, and to and just keep doing this. This is such a weird lattice. The finger curling one is very nice a lot of times. You know what, guys? I don't know if I like this lattice or not. It's being super weird. I might just do my own thing. I mean, like, yeah, I guess it looks braided or whatever, but I don't like that. So, we're gonna improvise here, because I like to do my own thing sometimes. We know the measurement that we need. We need 8 inches. So let me get my ruler out real quick. My fancy ruler. It's metal. Okay. So we want a hook we want it to be 8 inches long. So I'm gonna make a chain that goes from 0 to 8, and we'll go from there. Okay, so about 30 stitches gets me to 8 inches. So, this is how long we want the actual lattice to be. So, in order to turn and chain our work, we're gonna add an extra, 2. So now, we want to go into this little, like, hump through all of these. So we'll go back to, we're gonna double crochet into the backs of these loops here. A lot of times when I'm looking at patterns for myself, hey, focus. There we go. A lot of times when I'm making when I'm looking at patterns and I see a simpler way to do something similar than what they're wanting to actually do, then I go for it. Crocheting is all about learning what you can and can't do, what you can substitute out for what might make things easier and give this similar look. Okay, bye, metal. Yay, thank you. Okay. I know, you're being very angry that I'm not giving you attention. Focus. Thank you. I don't know why it's like slowly losing focus to something else. Also, this part is really hard to do and not look at your yarn. Foundation chains like this always take longer than like something else. Like if you've already done it, but going back into the foundation chain is always a lot more time consuming than like the regular work that you go in and do. That's why you gotta generally leave your foundation chain a lot looser sometimes. You don't want it like too tight, but you don't want it too loose, but you want it generally a little bit looser than your normal tension. So you can get into the backs of these without tightening up the next back forward, and so on and so on. You don't want it to warp and bend and just generally be unwieldy once you get on going. That's why having your tension right for the foundation chain is really, really important to have. A lot of times I'll take my hook and just kind of like push it open a little bit, so it makes it easier to push through. But like I said, do whatever works best for y'all. All I can do is give tips on what works best for me. But if these end up not taking terribly long, I might be able to finish this hot pad this stream. If not, I can get the majority of these lattice done. And then next stream we can do like the 4 small, I can speak. We can do the 4 short lattice pieces and then finishing the work up next stream once we get a few of these done, because there's 3 sizes of lattice that we need to make. We need to make these long ones that I'm making right now. We need to make 4 of these. We need to make 4 of medium-sized ones, and we need to work 4 short ones too. So we just gotta see how much time everything takes. And then once we get to the end here, I'll show you how we kind of like have it similarly rounded off like this one is. That way we can be somewhat consistent with what we do. Hi, Wheatley. Ow, that's my headphones. I know, you just want to play with my hair. Here. There we go. You can't take off with my yarn. Damn, thank you. He's not laying on it so much this time around. Okay, so we are at the last stitch of the chain here, and so we aren't gonna do like a normal double crochet because it'll just leave this kind of like straight edge. Instead, we will do a half double crochet, so we'll just pull through all three, but we need to take that end in as well. So we're gonna half double crochet. So the way you can weave an end in is to treat it like an actual like thread of yarn but invisible, and just kind of pull through two, pull through the next one, pull through all three, and that seals it off a little bit better. And now when we go to fasten it off, we'll just grab the long one, pull through, and we'll get a real long string again, pull through, tight, make this tight as well. And so now it's a little bit more rounded off on this end than it would be normally. So let's just check our work here. So we'll stretch it out here like it should be. So it's around 8 inches. It's a little bit over, and before I stretched it, it was a little bit under, but it's around 8 inches, so that's good. We did 30 as a base chain plus 2, so 32 chain, and the double crochet from the second chain from the hook all the way back down, and then half double crochet in the last stitch. So those are our long lattice strips, so we need to make 3 more of those. Fun! So we'll just get right on with it here. We'll make sure we have plenty of end to work with. We'll just keep going. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, focus please. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32. Wheatley, hop down, please. Thank you. So now we go back, go to double crochet, 1, 2, into this third one here, and double crochet, and make sure that's what I did. I think it is though. Allow 2 for turning. Yeah, that's what I did. We'll just double crochet in the rest of this one too. So how has y'all's days been? Okay, focus. Uh-oh. You gotta really watch it when you have a piece that likes to split. Wheatley, hon, I know you want attention. I know. You're just baby that loves attention. I know you are. You just won't play with my hair, I know. Come on now. Let's hop down. Thank you. Good boy. Okay. Am I alone in chat again? Hi, Wheatley. Hi. I know you like my hair, but hey. Hey. You can't sit on my arm. Hey. Hey. On. Chill out. Let go of my hair. Thank you. Just chill out, okay? Okay? Okay. A little bit longer. I'd like to try and hit the 2-hour mark with this stream. Hey. If you're gonna be in my chair, you can stay in my chair, but stay on my chair. Don't. Hey. You can watch. That one was a bit wonky, but that's alright, because it looks like the rest of them. So like you guys can see Wheatley sort of in the edge of camera. Well, now he's full front. Hey, hey, hey. Hop down. Well, until just like 5 seconds ago. But yeah, he'll do that sometimes, but he's just very, very still and very watchful and likes watching what I'm doing. But then something will set him off to where he's like, oh, I must touch it. Or I must eat it. Or I must try and bite it. But yeah, never be afraid to take your time on projects and just to enjoy the process of doing it. That's why I like crocheting. I don't really much care for the finished product because I never usually make things for myself anyway. But I love the process of just doing it. I love sitting here and actually crocheting. It's peaceful to me, it's enjoyable, and I just love, you know, sense of calm that I get when doing it. Mostly because I'm so focused on whatever I'm doing that I don't really think of much else. So my brain usually tends to be like very blank when I'm doing it. And so for someone that has ADHD and anxiety, it's just very, very nice to just not really think a whole lot about anything else. Even though I'll be like watching Zine in the background or something. And so, you know, I'll be focused on this, but I'll have background noise still. I think I've done fairly well with getting a lot of music put on here. I don't think we've had a repeat of music just yet, which is nice. Because usually I have, like, I remember when I first went like, yeah, that should be enough music, and I went back to the thing and it was like 4 songs, and I'm like, that's not enough music. It's also about when I stop listening to them all the way through fully. So I don't know if they're still peaceful all the way through, but they're peaceful to begin with, so that's what counts. Here we go. Hey, camera, thank you. Okay, so now we want to do the same thing as we did on the last one. Push through, yarn over both the tail and the leading line, pull through, nice. It makes it a little bit hard to do. The result is usually worth it. Now we just pull through the leading line. Pull through, make sure that's tight, make sure that end's tight. We've got another lattice done. So that's 2 out of 4 of the long ones. So just to make sure my tension's still holding up. Yep. Just the same. So now we put that one with that one. We're an hour and 30 in, which is normally about when I in my starty streams. I'll do another long one, and then I'll probably call it for this stream. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. And double crochet into this one. No, you are absolutely fine. So let's just make sure that we're doing it here. So 1, 2, and into the third one. There we go.
Who would we be if you weren't with me?
I'm just kind of letting the music talk for me at this point, because this is literally just the repetition of the last two things I did. And it's still just as slow because no matter how good you are working into the foundation chain, is always slower than the rest. Especially if you're working with yarn that likes to split like mine does. Hey, camera. Thank you. Do y'all end up, like, if y'all end up having any questions about crochet or what I'm doing or why, please feel free to ask. Like, I know crocheting takes up a lot of my, like, attention span, but I do try and look at chat very often. So, just let me know if y'all have any questions or anything. Camera. Thank you. Oops. There we go. I've noticed that my tension on the foundation chain for this one is a little bit looser than the other ones are. So that's one way you can tell that your hands are getting really tired, is if you just make a lot more mistakes while going, or if your tension's not as tight, or if you're just generally a lot slower. And it's always good to take breaks. Like, not just 5-minute breaks like I do, but like actual breaks that help rest your hands and give your hands a break and a chance to just chill. Okay, so we're at the last one now, so we're gonna do a half double crochet like in the previous ones. Come on, go through. Thank you. So we're gonna yarn over the leading chain as well as the tail, pull through, and pull through. And then we'll get the leading strand here. Run over, pull through. Snip. Pull through. Pull tight. Pull tight. And there we go. We got our third one here. Let's just make sure the tension matches. Yeah, for the most part it does. It's a little bit thicker than the other ones. That's okay. They all work out in the end. Alright guys, so I think I'm gonna call it for this episode of Saturday Stitchin. I hope y'all had fun watching. If you would like to see more videos like this, well, in the future, not right now because this is the first one, definitely check out my YouTube channel. The link for that is down in the description below. If you would like to see when I go live, definitely hit that not the notification bell, but the follow button and the notification bell, because I think Twitch also has like a notifying button or whatever. Definitely hit both of those two things and they will tell you when I go live on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, definitely hit that subscribe button. You'll know when I upload a video. Very helpful for you to know when I am producing content, which is always nice. If you would like to also be notified when I go live in a different manner, definitely follow my Twitter. The link for that is down in the description. Or if you have a Discord, follow my Discord, or not follow my Discord, good lord. Go to my Discord invite link, which is down below in the description. I post in there right before I go live. So being in there definitely helps you get notified when I go live. And if you join my Discord, you have the option of joining my Minecraft server there. So definitely check it out. I hope y'all had fun watching, and I will see y'all next time. Goodbye!